I love this new Future album. I don't care what all y'all say. It doesn't need features, bro. He did not need features on this album. And I even predicted this, as you can see right here. But in today's video, we're going to go through this album as well as discuss how crazy it is to have 3 of the biggest albums in the same year, bro. But with that being said, get yourself some cranberry juice, some Cheerios, something to snack on. And let's get right into this video. Really quick, I just want to shout out this album cover. I think it's pretty cool. Also, a lot of people were really disappointed by this album because of the fact that there was not any features on it. And a lot of people digested Future's music by using other mainstream artists like Drake or Travis Scott or Metro Boomin and stuff like that, trying to amplify his sound. Like Metro Boomin's beats were literally like heaven on Future's vocals. And with that being said, this is a completely different project than the last 2. So if you came into this expecting a We Don't Trust You Part 3, then a lot of people were really disappointed with that. But if you actually enjoy Future's music and have been enjoying Future's music over the past decade, then you know that this album is pretty solid up to the rest of Future's catalog. And in my opinion, I think that 17 songs was perfect here. None of the songs actually overstay their welcome. And 44 minutes is a perfect track list length to where the point I'm not just sitting there like, oh man, I got another song to listen to. Oh, I got another song to listen to. This is taking forever. I actually enjoyed every bit of this listening experience, including the rap, bro. Like, he really rapped his soul out on this one, and I think that is really good. Teflon Don was an incredible song. He starts off the album with that and just a crazy flow off rip. Then he continues that with Lil Demon, as well as Ski is probably one of my favorite flows that he had on the entire album. Ready to Cook Up as well was also an incredible song. Plutoski is where I think it got a little bit interesting. I think a lot of you guys were over dramifying the fact that Future is just like rambling and like making noises on here. And honestly, we've seen Future do this before. I don't know why everybody's acting like this is like the craziest thing that they've ever heard, as if he didn't have one of his biggest verses on the King's Dead freestyle with Kendrick Lamar for that Black Panther album, where he was just like making noises, like the la-dee-da-dee-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really was just making noises there, and he made a bunch of weird noises here, and he probably was just like, man, I'm just having fun here. Or maybe you guys are right and he was like on some crazy stuff while recording this, but I don't know, bro. I feel like it wasn't that bad. I do think that the song Too Fast actually slows the track list down a little bit, but it picks right back up with Ocean. Some of the craziest flows on here. The beat here is actually insane. He added some seagulls that were talking to me, you know what I'm saying, being absolutely incredible. Press the Button was also an incredible song, and he continues all this excitement with MJ and even Brazier. I don't know what that word is, so if it's something crazy, I didn't mean it. And also, Brazier is the bass on this song was crazy, bro. Like, this is an incredible bass on this song. South of France was also an incredible production and beat. Surfing a Tsunami continues that. Also an incredible beat. It sounds like a Bop It to start, like, you know, Bop It Smash, where as the levels go up, it sounds like all wackier and wackier. You know what I'm saying? Like, this sounds like a Bop It level beat. Like, I don't even know how to explain that, but it sounded really good. The flow on there was insane. And Made My HOE Faint was a little bit of a drop off. I don't think it was horrible. I think it was still definitely listenable. Maybe a lot of people actually had it as their favorite song on the album even, but he has that same type of vibe on Told My, where I don't think it was that exciting. But Oath was pretty exciting. And then next we have Lost My Dog, and this is the 16th track, so we're getting towards the end here. And honestly, this was a lot more heartfelt of a Future song. Like, and I really appreciate on how he's willing to talk about this stuff, even though he talks about it in a weird way. Like, after all that happened, it made him want to relapse and start doing stuff again. And to be fair, that's a very sensitive topic to him, obviously, as well as the fact that, like, bro, he probably relied on certain drugs for quite some time. So, like, low-key, you get into, like, the mind of Future a little bit here. It's a little bit more emotional, and I think that it definitely, even though it doesn't sound as great as a song, I think it's kind of sad to hear. Like, low-key, it's really sad to hear. But with that being said, he completely switches the vibe on the last song called A-Say Gang, and I thought that song was pretty good. And overall, I think that this mixtape or album is a 7.5 or maybe an 8 out of 10, and I really enjoyed I enjoyed the project, bro. I think that Pluto did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The flows on here were incredible, and you're getting what you get with Future, and a lot more rap performances on here was really nice. With that being said, though, let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below for a chance to get pinned. I love you all so much, and I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Check out my next week's video, though. It's gonna have the weekend. I'm gonna talk about the weekend. Congratulations. Let's go.